Everybody, it's me, Mr. Santee, Robcast, coming to you live from the High Sierra, right here in beautiful Santee, also known as God's Country. And I'm here with Dean Velasco, who is soon to be the new owner of the formerly known High Sierra and will be
Deano's Pub.
Deano's Pub East, right?
Deano's Pub East is going to be the legal name, but on the front it's going to say Deano's Pub. You're going to see the same branding as our great location over there in La Mesa, but we're going to be here in Santee.
God bless you. So what a heck of an adventure you're taking on here. Those of you that don't know, Deano started his bar-owning career here in Santee with the Riverwalk Grill.
Riverwalk Grill, yeah.
Which was kind of a joint venture with the city of Santee and Dean and his family. And you guys did that truly as a family adventure.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that, we've got another thing. Let's get the housekeeping out of the way. We got an event coming up.
Oh, we got a killer event coming up this Saturday.
This Saturday, guys.
I'm super proud to be a part of it. It was so much fun last time. You were a part.
Oh, yeah.
We did a great live video. This Saturday at 2 p.m. at Three Frogs Brewing, right here on Mission Gorge in Santee. Another killer event, and for a great cause. It's a chili cook-off. It's at Three Frogs Brewing. And if you want to join, if you want to bring your chili and have people taste it, it's $20 for an entrance. Or if you just want to come,
you get a T-shirt.
Yeah, and yeah,
so
you get a T-shirt.
You get a T-shirt with that.
And
the T-shirt alone is worth the $20.
You could win something. I forgot what the prizes are.
There are cash prizes. Yes.
And but it's for a great cause. And if you want to just come and eat, like I like to do,
yep,
you only have to pay $5, and you can try everybody's chili. Have yourself a great beer. You all know Three Frogs has some great beer. AJ IPA, that's my favorite. But our boys over there, Andy and his crew, are putting on this great event, and it's all in. All the money that's raised is going to go to the
Santee VFW Hall. The Santee VFW Hall.
Santee VFW.
We keep it here in Santee. We keep it here at home.
Yeah, we like to.
And now that we got Deano back here again.
Yeah, now we're back. We're going to be back March 1st. We're taking over operations. It's going to take us a couple days to give it a facelift. I mean, this bar's been here since 1957, and it needs a little bit of love. So we're gonna put the Deano's Pub flair on it.
It's got character though.
It's got character, and there's a few things we're gonna keep from the High Sierra. But High Sierra's being retired. Marla's gonna go home and relax, and she's had a great run, and she's a great person, and her customers are all great people. We're having a going away party for her actually on Saturday.
Oh, very cool.
I'm hosting the grill. I'm gonna be on the grill, and I'm gonna cook and shake some hands and kiss some babies, and see all the folks that have known and loved the High Sierra for many years, because we'd love for them to continue coming when it's Deano's Pub, and so that's this Saturday as well. And but it's going to be a fun ride. We're going to close for a couple days. We need to do some housekeeping and some paint and patch, and we'll be back open early March, probably March 4th. We'll probably be open serving beers. We're going to have a 12 tap. I'm putting in a 12 tap system, so you're going to have 12 different flavors of beer to choose from. We're still going to have.
So this one's going to be beer and wine only.
Yeah, this is the beer and wine license as it sits now.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people have been asking if I'm going to bring full alcohol in here. At current time, no. We're going to keep it beer and wine. We're just going to make it refreshed, and we're going to do cool stuff here, like everybody's growing to love over at Deano's in La Mesa. We're going to have karaoke. We're going to have bingo and trivia. We're going to have pool leagues. Every now and then we'll have a food truck. It's a lot smaller here than Deano's, as it sits right now in this current configuration. It's a lot smaller than Deano's Pub, if you've been to Deano's Pub in La Mesa. So in here, we're looking more like having a singer-songwriter, possibly. Yeah. Miranda, good friend of ours. Miranda is a local girl. She's she's a singer-songwriter now. I've reached out to her and I said, hey, would you like to play our grand opening? So we're going to do a big grand opening ceremony. Don't really have a date for that yet, because I want to see how long it's going to take to actually patch your paint.
Well, my guess for you is April 1.
I think April 1
Day.
That'd be awesome. But one of the great things about being back in Santee, I was bummed when we sold Riverwalk Grill. Joel's doing a great job over there now. But I miss being part of our community. And in La Mesa, although it's only 5 miles away, I get to see a lot of my Santee folks over there at La Mesa Deano's. But it's nice being back here. Everybody knows that we participate in most of the Santee events.
You do.
The Santee street fairs, the brews and bites, all of the fun stuff. And now we're going to have the opportunity to be in Santee and be a part of that as just as much. And people say, "Oh, yeah, you took over the old High Sierra." So
that
really
being
excited.
said, you're doing it a little different this time. You're no employees. You're actually doing this with this is the family establishment.
We're going back to the Velasco family. So a lot of you know at Riverwalk Grill we had my lovely wife Erica. Everybody's grown to love her, and my son and my daughter. So here at Deano's Pub in Santee, when we open, we're going family ran. So we're going to be in here. You come in, you're either going to see me, Erica, Megan, or Lucas.
They're all 21 now. They're all
Yeah.
old enough to.
They're all. Yeah.
There's a big change from when you started Riverwalk Grill.
Yeah, when they were like 16.
Yeah, I just running hot dogs.
Yeah. So now they're going to be a part of this, and we're gonna come in here and put all of our effort into it to make it a really cool neighborhood bar.
Which, by the way, Lucas did a great job with at the VFW helping us out. I appreciate that. So if you weren't there, Deano and his son were back behind the bar as helping me as guest bartenders. Councilmember Trotter was out of town, so he couldn't make it. So these guys stepped in to help out, and they did a wonderful job, and truly appreciate that. And he was humping the ice back there. He was cleaning glasses. He was hunting down empty glasses.
He's a hard worker.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He got his feet wet at Riverwalk Grill. That was no easy feat, as
Yeah.
you know. I mean, we served a lot of people in a 2-hour time.
Oh yeah.
So he knows how to work. So yeah, and that's one of my favorite events is helping you out over there at the VFW and raising money for a great cause. And we'll continue to do that stuff. And Deano's and there's a couple people have asked questions if I get rid of Deano's and La Mesa. Not at all. Deano's and La Mesa is out of sight. It's doing great. And
Thank you, Sonia.
Yeah, Sonia. And
they're horrible. Terrible.
They're very.
We're just trying to make sure it's no one's gonna die. We're just
They're very
we're
close.
givers.
So La Mesa Deano's, we're going strong. We're not going anywhere. That's going to keep going. I'm going to be splitting my time amongst here out in Santee and La Mesa. We have bands. A lot of people know this. We have bands scheduled all the way up until July 28th. So we have bands booked every Friday and Saturday. We do all our other cool events. Tonight's trivia night. I'm going with my wife and one of my great friends, my Santee friends here, Sam and her guy Shane. So Deano's Pub will still be going strong. We're going to try to bring some love over here. We're going to make some same events. We're not going to do them on the same nights because I want you to come to Deano's Pub in Santee and Deano's Pub in La Mesa. But so you'll be able to play bingo twice a week at a Deano's establishment. You'll be able to do karaoke twice a week at a Deano's place. So it's going to be fun. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to what's going to come here. And
he's also all right. So they give me a little background on some of the things they're going to do. If you've never been to the High Sierra, it's a smaller location, very intimate, we'll say, but it's got a little patio in the back, similar to what you did with Deano's.
Yeah.
And La Mesa, you built that patio in the back, so it's already got one that's kind of done. You're going to expand that.
We're gonna expand the patio. When we have our grand opening, I'm anticipating a lot of people here and a little bit more than we fit in here. So we're gonna get a permit for outside for the day. We might do a little band, have a little stage out there for folks to do for me to do the ribbon cutting and for the great Santee Chamber to be here helping me with that. And so we're gonna be very flexible. We have some really cool space outside, a great space inside. We just need to give it a little love because it's been 50 years.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
So if you've been in here anytime in the last 50 years, it still looks like that. And and we're gonna make some adjustments here coming up on March 1st in like 10 days.
Yeah. Dude, how is the family excited by it, or are they a little scared?
So I had a conversation, the Come to Jesus meeting
Yeah,
with them,
fair enough.
and I'm like, guys, I just want you to know.
Vacation's over.
I didn't say that. Erica works really hard behind the scenes for all of our endeavors, all the craziness I do. Just now, she's going to be a little bit more in front of the camera. So I did tell my kids, though, I said, listen, I want you to know that coming March 1st, you are going to have a real job, and we've got, I think, 15 shifts to cover, and there's 4 of us. So we're gonna make it work. The kids are going to get 4 shifts, and Erica and I are going to get 3 shifts, and you'll see one of us, and you'll see a Velasco family, man. It's where working with your family is truly a blessing, and they believe and they follow the idea and the thought behind Deano's Pub, and we've always wanted to just be a cool neighborhood bar where people feel comfortable coming in, whether you're just getting off of work and you're still in your construction clothes, come here, stop, have a beer.
Or a suit.
Whether you're in your suit and you need a place to
Or Hawaiian shirt, whatever.
to sit down.
Don't be judgy.
nobody wears Hawaiian shirts. Wrong.
Nobody. Not in Santee, no.
We're gonna have good Wi-Fi. You can come in here, get on your computer, do your little afternoon work, have a beer or two, play some music on the
You're
jukebox.
speaking Jason Swope's language now.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a great place. We're gonna be just as cool as La Mesa. We're just here in our town in Santee, and I can't wait for all of the cool partnerships that we have coming up with the city of Santee, and some of the events that are coming up. And Deano's Pub is going to be a part of it.
All right, so you're really hoping somewhere around the 4th. So I think the 1st is a Friday.
Yeah, so Monday, I'm going to be serving beer. I'm trying.
Oh my goodness, dude.
So
that's ambitious.
And my nephew is going to be watching this. My nephew is going to be here with me, and we are being pretty ambitious with some of the. If you know, there's a lot of wood paneling in here, and I'm not a fan of wood paneling. It reminds me of my grandma's house. So there won't be a single slab of wood paneling in here.
Who doesn't love grandmas, though?
And I know, but I'm just saying underneath that is going to be drywall, and we're going to patch it and paint it and hang up a couple more signs after we take down quite a few. And we're going to make it cool.
Make it a little lighter in here, maybe?
Yeah, March 4th. Yeah, we're definitely going to have light. We're going to have the doors are going to be open. So when you're sitting on the 67 going home, you're going to look over. Not only are you going to see my mug on the side of the building, you're going to see somebody drinking a beer, and you're going, I'm going to go over there. I want to have one of those beers.
What about wine? You aren't going to have wine?
Yes, we're going to have a great wine selection. There's a lot.
It's not just white or red, and if you want blush, we can mix them.
A lot of yes, it's my own. It's like a Deano's cup. So some of my soccer moms really do have a taste for the wine. So we've listened, and they've told us what kind of wines they like. So we're gonna have a wine selection in here. And at some point we'll probably have the fake booze. It's called soju.
Yeah.
But if we go to that point, then and we get to a spot where we have the need, then I will look for a full liquor license. But I honestly,
between the White Claw family of drinks down the seltzers, which you can do. You can do the seltzers, you can do wine,
24,
and you can do
2.5%.
Yeah, and you can do beer. Like I kind of
We
covers
could do
most.
micheladas. We could do
That covers most everybody.
100%. And you know we'll see. We'll see how things go. Ultimately, and the reason why this is legally called Deano's Pub East, I wanted to save Deano's Pub Santee for when I move. I've been working for the past 2.5 years trying to get a spot in the center of town near our newly outlined arts and entertainment district. I want to have a live music venue where we could stay in our town, in our awesome town, in the arts and entertainment district, and be able to see big name bands.
Yeah.
And ultimately, that's my goal. That's a short-term goal, but it's been 2.5 years just trying to find the right location. And that's where I'll do a big spot, liquor license and all that. I think this is a great beer bar, and I think we can do all the fun stuff in here.
Absolutely.
And so that's the Deano's. That's where the Deano's brand's going.
So what time? What are your hours and what are your anticipated hours of operation?
Okay, so I've talked greatly with the family about that. We're going to be open, and one of the things I think when in any business, you need to have consistent hours.
Without a doubt.
So folks know when they're going home, they're like, okay, they're still open. So we're going to have 100% consecutive, consistent hours because that helps build a business and it helps build the location. We're going to be open every day at noon.
Okay.
On a Monday through Friday, and on Saturday and Sundays we're going to open up at 10 a.m. because I'm a big NASCAR fan. Football's on, soccer's on. All these cool things start a little.
Soccer.
It's the biggest sport in the world.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Is it a sport?
So we're going to be open on Saturday and Sundays. We're going to be open at 10 a.m. And we're going to open up noon to the rest of the week. And then our closing is going to be 10 p.m. throughout the week. And on Fridays and Saturdays, we're going to stay open until midnight. And that's going to be our hours going forward for the first year or two, just to see how we can grow those hours. If we want to expand and go to earlier opening on the weekends or later opening on the nights, we'll make some adjustments. But for sure, we'll be open 12 to 10 every day.
12 to 10 every day, and then
And
midnight on the weekends.
Yeah, midnight on the weekends.
Friday,
And on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to open at 10 a.m.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I think we've kind of covered it all for now, other than waiting for the soft opening.
Soft opening up Monday the 4th. And you might just be getting bottled beer that day, but we are putting in a 12-tap system. I haven't quite asked the guy who's doing that how long it's going to take him, but I told him he's going to start on Friday. But and then after that, we'll just continue to grow and be better. And if we don't have everything done for the 4th, we'll have all the stuff that's in everybody's way done.
Fair enough. So you're one way or another, you feel like you're doing something on Monday
Somebody's buying a beer. I'm gonna call all my friends, and you're coming in on Monday
to buy a beer.
But it's gonna be awesome, and I appreciate all your support. I appreciate everyone's. There's been a lot of support online. People are very excited to see this great place that's been here forever get a little bit of facelift, and they've all reached out to me. I was at Lapa Lapa earlier for lunch, and there's 3 ladies in there, and they're like, "Are you Deano?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Come on down." So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, you're right. You're like this is the edge of Santee.
You can't.
There's no business further.
I bought it because it has a Santee address. If this had a Lakeside address, nothing wrong with Lakeside, but I wouldn't have. I already have something not in Santee. But this is in Santee. It's on the edge, but we're on the edge of glory.
Living on the edge.
You're living on the edge. There you go.
So all the Lakeside friends that just come on down. It's an even closer jaunt
We have a
for
huge
them.
Lakeside
Friend
base.
It's East County, baby.
And Hilliker, our
family.
favorite Hilliker's down the street. And I told him on his way home he had to stop and have a beer because
You won't have a problem with that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways,
All right, Joe. Is there anything else that we missed in the background there? Any comments I didn't address?
all clear.
All clear. Fantastic.
Awesome. Don't forget about the chili cook-off. I
That
want
is
you to
this
try
Saturday, 2 o'clock. You said,
this
right?
Saturday, 2:00
At Three Frogs on
Try-
Mission Gorge Road.
Try mine and vote for mine. It's called Hunks of Burning Love.
Oh my God.
So I like using big fat chunks of steak, and I
Oh.
use a lot of peppers because I want it to be spicy. So Hunks
All right.
of Burning
Do
Love.
you put beans in yours?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Don't listen
people
to
make-
Chris. Chris, I know you're going to watch this. Chris Minnie, he's a buddy of mine, and he's a competition cook. And he's like, "There's no beans in chili," and I'm like, yeah, "There's
You know
whatever
what? Yes, exactly.
Whatever you want."
Absolutely. Put beans in it. Love some beans and chili.
Absolutely.
That's his personal preference. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll catch you next week. We have some more exciting news coming up for you next week. Until then, take care. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless Santee, baby. Love you. Bye.